In this video, we're going to learn all about where to put the capo. Hey guys, this is Dr. McFarland, and if you want to be a more confident musician, definitely consider subscribing to my channel below, and be sure to click on the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I release these crazy cool videos. So today we're going to be talking about the capo, and this is a very handy device if you want to play in multiple different keys while still playing the same basic chords that you're used to playing. Because I understand for a lot of beginners, you don't really know how to play bar chords just yet, because you have to straighten that finger across all the strings and then play any other chord shape in front of it. But what the capo is doing is it's replacing that finger on the guitar. So instead of me playing a G chord right here, which would be in the key of G, I'm going to move 3 half steps higher to the 3rd fret. And now if I play the G chord right here, I've just moved up 3 half steps higher. So now I'm in the key of B flat. So I'm sounding in the key of B flat, even though I'm technically still playing a G shape. Okay? So let's say that you're a singer, for instance, and your voice sounds really good in a certain vocal range, but you're not really that experienced with playing lots of different chord shapes yet. So you can take the same basic chords you already know, like if you prefer to play in the key of G or the key of C or something, and let's say I'm in the key of G now, and you wrote a song, but the key is a little low for you. So you can move it up a half step, a whole step, a minor third, a major third, whatever you want. Let's say you want to try out the song in the key of A. So let's put the capo on the 2nd fret. And that's going to move our G chord up 2 half steps, which is moving up a whole step in musical terms. So now we've gone from the key of G to the key of A. So now you can sing the song, sing the melody, and be like, yeah, that feels a little bit better for my voice. So I'm going to play in the key of A, but still continue to use the voicings that are comfortable for you and that you already know. So at this point, you kind of have 2 options. You can tell yourself, okay, I'm going to say this is an A chord, this is a D chord, and this is a E chord, right? Though technically, you're not really playing those shapes. Those are the actual chords that you're playing, though. So this is where the number system comes in. And the Nashville number system is a way to number each note within the scale. And that way when you change the key, you are no longer thinking about the actual note name or the note of the chord that you're playing, but you're just thinking about the number and the scale that you're playing. So back in the key of G, you're playing a G chord for your 1. You're playing a C chord for the 4, and then you're playing a D chord for the 5. Okay? So now if we put the capo on the 2nd fret, I'm still going to be playing the same numbers, though the chords are now going to change. But don't worry about the actual chord you're playing. Just tell yourself, I'm playing a 1 chord, I'm playing a 4 chord, then I'm playing a 5 chord. Okay? You can figure out what actual chord you're playing later, but for now, just to make it easy, just say, yeah, I'm playing a 1, I'm playing a 4, and I'm playing a 5. Now, once you get a little more experience with music theory, then you can write out the A major scale, which is A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. And then you can number those. Be like, okay, A is 1, D is 4, and E is 5. So those must be the chords that I'm actually playing. There's A, there's D, there's E, and then I'm back to A again. Another cool thing about the capo is the higher up it goes, the more it kind of changes the timbre of the instrument. It just gives it a higher pitch. So once again, if you like playing your G chords down here and you want to hear what it sounds like higher up the fretboard, well, just put the capo as high as you want and then see how it sounds. So this is a D note right here. So we're technically now playing in the key of D with the capo on the 7th fret. So this would be my 1 chord in the key of D. There's my 4 chord in the key of D. There's my 5 chord in the key of D. And there's my back to my 1. So you can do this all over the place. A really good example of using a capo is Tom Petty's Free Fallin'. And let me show you that real fast. So normally there's really a lot of different parts to this song, but there's only 3 different chords that he uses through the whole song. So the first variation is he uses this F shape right here. Then he does F sus 4. Then he does a C sus 4 with the 4 up top. So okay, but now if I put the capo on the 1st fret, now I'm able to play an E chord, which is a half step lower than the F, but that capo has raised it back up. So now this is an F note still, but I'm using my E shape to play an F chord. So here's E, A, E, B. You can kind of play these like on open strings. So here's E. Cool, let's do one more. So my other F shape starts right here on the 5th and 6th frets using my D shape. So if I put the capo on the 3rd fret, where that root note F is, on the 3rd fret, 4th string. So now there's an F on the 4th string. Move that back just a little bit. Okay, then I'm playing my D shape in front of that. And now here's an F chord. My 4 chord in the key of D is G. And then my 5 chord is A. So now this is going. Alright. So that's 3 different ways we can use the capo to play in the same key, but just use different voicings to do so. So I hope you guys have found this video helpful. If you want to check out my website, I have a lot more videos about gear reviews and also music theory lessons on there. And there's also some cool backing tracks that you can check out called Dr. McFarland Grooves. And I'll leave that up here in the cards right here. So I am Dr. McFarland. I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking.